Welcome to The Patty Show. My name is Patty Setiatti, and in this podcast, we'll explore the crossing point of the three P's: passion, pleasure, and positivity, and how they can lead you to your own personal paradise. We'll chat with inspiring guests, share practical tips, and dive into stories that will empower you to live your best life. Let's get the Patty Party started. Welcome back to The Patty Show, everybody. Woo! Oh my goodness, studio audience, you're so strong. Oh my goodness, studio audience is strong today, y'all. Hey y'all, it's me, Patty, your host of The Patty Show. You know, Patty Setiatti over here. So grateful to be here outside. Look at the wilderness. Look at that. If you can't see that because you're only listening, follow us on YouTube, all that stuff. Subscribe at Patty Show Podcast. But I just want to introduce my guests here eventually. See, I'm teasing it. He's teasing me. He's right next to me. But before we continue on this episode focusing on pleasure, you know, let's get this party started. I just want to thank my boy Owen Nathaniel for the previous episode. Thanks for sharing everything. Yeah. Studio audience, thank you. You're getting a raise. Thanks for sharing about the music. You know, he's a storyteller, creative Indonesian, young man. I think 23, 24. Ooh, he's killing it out there in the game. Man, shout out. SKJ wouldn't be the same without you. And your crazy nighttime routines are inspiring. He does a lot of planks to fall asleep. So,
oh, no way.
Shout out to that. And actually, that's perfect transition to my guest today. We're on episode 33, y'all. Time is flying by. Today, joining me, he is as strong as 50 power lifters. Oh, goodness. You see that? You see those muscles. My fellow man bun. Where's the man bun at? Right there.
Yeah, right here.
There? Man bun personal trainer right here. And also, he's the only other trainer crazy enough to be up early at 5 a.m. with me. Give it up to my brother, Anthony Page.
Thank you so much.
Arigato, bro. Arigato, bro. Thanks for coming today, man.
Bro.
With your presence over here, I'm so grateful and blessed. We're doing this outside. Super unique. We'll get back to the whole, right.
The whole scenery here.
We'll get back to the scenery, but hey, man, thanks again for coming to the Patty Show. Long time coming, bro. Yes. Could you do a quick little self intro? You know, life story, hobbies, passions, and then eventually how we met and all that stuff.
All that.
Please take your time.
So, yo, guys, my name is Anthony. So, thank you. Gracias.
Oh,
you got the little lingo.
Where's that from? Where's that from? Tell me about that background.
He's like, hold on, the little Latino background.
Shout out to my Latinos. Where you at?
Hey, Nicaragüense.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Nicaragua.
Oh, Nicaragua. Oh, okay. So
Central America.
So full Nicaraguan? Or?
Half, actually. Actually, I'm also part black, so, yeah.
So you can say it?
Oh wait, we're gonna say no, we don't. Too close. Nicaragua.
This is how we talk at the gym, y'all.
Bro, it's crazy.
Solid Fitness, we love you. But okay, so
yeah, bro. Like half and half.
Mom's side, dad's side.
So yeah, my mom, she's a Nicaraguan. My dad, he's black. So
okay, awesome,
yeah.
bro.
And also I think you met my brother. He has like little afro and stuff. Oh yeah,
gotta get him on the podcast. That'll be fun, mate. Strong guy.
Yeah, he's strong for light guy, but he's hella strong. Yeah,
respect. So you said you're half and half, and then originally from
well, me, I'm from LA, like K-Town. So
K-Town, that's where I live right now. What a coincidence!
Yeah, K-Town, bro, dope. I mean, how do you feel about K-Town, like for the most part?
I love it, man. So walkable. It reminds me of New York a lot, honestly. I'm going there next week, so shout out to New York. I miss y'all. But yeah, man, it's so funny, like how I feel like I'm transported to like Brooklyn, even like in K-Town, because like obviously it's not skyscrapers in K-Town. In LA, y'all, if y'all haven't seen, it's kind of like the baby version. And then a little messy sometimes, but also New York is a little wild. But I love K-Town. I love the walkability, and that's cool. I forgot you're from K-Town, bro.
Yeah, bro, K-Town, dude. Man, dude, it's so like has a little diverse feel to it, you know. Like I love it. You know, LA in general. I mean, you go like, you know, for example, like here we're out here like Marina, right? Yeah. Compared to like say like Silver Lake and whatnot, whole different vibes, you know. So I grew up out there, and then recently now I'm by Crenshaw, so it's a little bit different, you know.
I can't put the wrong symbols now. I'm not half black. Okay,
we censored that one.
I'm not half black, but am I invited to the barbecue?
He's cookout, bro. He's gonna come to the cookout.
Okay, we can cut it out. We're done.
That's my boy.
When did you move to Crenshaw? Are you living there with your brother or?
Yeah, my brother, my pop. So
nice.
we're there. Damn, bro. So like maybe 2016, 15, somewhere around there. 16 maybe.
You've been there for a while.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
right?
yeah, almost. Yeah. That's where I've been. I went to high school out here by downtown called Miguel Contreras. So
shout out to them. What's it called?
Shout out to MC Miguel Contreras.
Miguel who?
Contreras.
Is he like some? Who's that?
You know what? I won't tell you. This is called.
Don't worry, bro. I used to go to a middle school in Connecticut called Blackham School. I don't know who Blackham is. Like, he might be some historian.
Bro, it's funny. Like, you spent years and you're like, never questioned, bro. I never went to sleep when I was like, damn, MC and Miguel Contreras. Like, what? Who? Contreras who? I thought it was just some typical, like, Hispanic to tell me that.
That's a funny thing, too. The school system, like, you're just so tired. You don't question anything, honestly. Like, you could have, like, I think there's some schools in Connecticut called, like, Thomas Jefferson School or whatever. I'm sure these kids don't know who Thomas Jefferson is. You know, even though he's like one of the most famous. I don't even know. If you guys know who it is, comment. You know who Thomas Jefferson is.
Drop it below, man.
Drop it below. And also, you should follow us at Patty Show Podcast, Instagram, TikTok,
all
Facebook,
of the above.
MySpace. What else we got? YouTube.
Damn.
OnlyFans. Not yet. Oh, it's news to me. It's news to me. And then you can find us on pattyshow.podbean.com or pattysetiati.com. /podcast. Yes, sir. Where can we find you, by the way, bro?
Oh, man. I mean, right now, just Insta. It's holly.bell.
Holly.bell. Okay. Tell me more about
that. You want to know that?
I actually do want to know this. I always wanted to ask you, but I always forget.
Yeah, so, damn, bro. So, Holly Bell. Okay, so that's actually going to be a whole nother opening.
Oh, yeah.
Please, basically, so I used to rap, like, back in, back in middle school. There you go.
I mean,
Nicaragua, yeah.
There you go.
Nika.
I don't want to get we just started.
Y'all heard the C. Hey, don't give me like Yo Von that one time.
Now they're just gonna clip it now. You see that?
That's it.
But you said you used to rap, okay?
I did, bro. Yeah, so middle school, crazy enough. So I used to have braces at the time, and they were incomplete, so they were brackets. I had two in the front. So they coined that term, two brace, and I was called two brace for like
two brace. That's
the longest, bro. I still have homies that if they like who haven't seen me in a minute, they still think I'm two brace. So they're like, every time I see them, they're like, "Oh, two brace." And I just kind of, we just kind of stick with that.
Bro, start swinging. Two brace. You better go Chase Bank. Sponsor us, Chase Bank. Stop playing. Give us some money. Manage your money.
Dinero, bro.
Come on now. It's tough out here. That's how we know each other. It's tough. We work together.
We're trying to get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, but I did mention the little personal training. How did we meet, man?
Oh yeah, bro. So PT, man. Damn. I'm trying to recall also too the first time I remember running into you. You came in. There was this other dude. Also shout out Marcos.
Yeah, our homie. I don't know where you at.
But you're out there, bro. If you're out there watching this, bro. Dude, so Marcos, bro, both of y'all were super dope. So I remember I saw y'all were walking slim. I was working out with my brother, again, Devin, and we were doing like pull-ups. I think you
way to pull up.
Yeah, way to pull up. That's where it all started.
Right.
This guy, he knew I had a belt at I'm trying to recall, like, we brought up Kino about it at some point. Yeah. So I just remember where he came.
You're gonna be on the show too, my man.
Bro, Grego Gallagher.
Peace.
So so I was doing that. I ran into you, and bro, it was just the vibe. Like I really dug like the way you came across. I was like, bro, this dude's sick. Like you had the man bun, it looked so fresh, bro. I was like, bro, Patty, man, and your name too. I was like, yeah, it's so interesting because it had like a cool little like I've never heard someone just called Patty, right? So I gotta get that first one and only, bro, in my life. Like,
bro, well, this is my flower section. Look. This
that's the flower right there.
Bro, this is actually the first time I actually have is a flower to you, my man.
Oh, thank you.
You talk about that's I do remember now. Actually, it's coming back to me. But bro, flowers to you, your brother also. But this is about you right now. The energy you brought, bro.
Dude,
day one,
bro.
Like this guy accepted me. Like I knew him for ages. Like it's literally the first time we met, bro. The next day I was just like, bro, this is my homie. Like we're already tight, bro.
Thank you, dude.
And then it's not just because like we are the only ones that are there like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh yeah, that too.
But like every time we're there, we're always chopping it up. It's literally like, I'm real with you. If we had a camera, it would be its own podcast over there. Like we just talk about anything, everything.
Bro, and like sometimes don't filter, bro. It's just
and honestly, bro, like this is more flowers. Look at flowers. See the flowers? I don't know if they see the flowers. Bro, I always look for whenever I open up because I usually come early, y'all, like at 5 in the morning. So I check who's coming. When I see my boy on the schedule,
oh man, same, bro.
It's a great.
Bro, it really is, bro. I mean, I come in and the first thing, if I don't see you, the first thing I'm wondering is I ask them, and I'm like, y'all seen Patty right now? Or I look for the little one. You don't have the backpack with you, but I always look for the backpack. Or the flannel, bro, like the OG flannel. Bro, I know the look, bro. I'm like,
you're like, if Patty's
or I'll see the little bun past the machine.
Yeah,
like,
bro. You're like, oh, that's it, right there.
Bro, I swear I do, bro. I'm like, man, Patty's super dope, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah. Like I said, it makes work fun, bro, honestly, because
it is.
Shout out to personal training, honestly. I love it so much. I'm so grateful that we can, like, get paid to work out and help people.
Oh,
like,
bro.
Oh, man, it's so inspiring.
Dude, I think about it a lot, bro. Like, I think training, low-key, was, like, really the only job where I was doing this, and I was like, yeah, dude, this thing is... Like, the fact that we get paid is crazy. Ooh, like, it's just like, dang, bro. Like, you could be doing this and not get paid and still be okay with it.
No,
like,
absolutely.
I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but I think that's what I feel you feel me. Like, like, I'll be helping people. And then time flies, you know? Like, so even, bro, I could do, like, 6 to 8 hours in there. And, bro, it flies.
He goes crazy. So, I've seen some of your schedules, bro. It goes, like, from... Or at least I've seen you go 6 to, I think almost 6 p.m., bro. I'm like,
bro. I might go long someday. Sunday, especially, on a long day. Yeah.
Because his special, you got to talk about your specialty too, man.
Oh, man.
You know what? It was so unique. Shout out to everyone out there, especially in our team, the LA Fitness team. Like, everyone is great trainers, but we all have our different, like, nuances.
Oh, yeah, like, everybody's unique. And
well, what do you think would be your specific skill, man? Because there's a lot.
Training that's kind of like
your specialty.
Kind of stands apart. Damn. Well, I started off with calisthenics. I mean, maybe a little rusty now, but I have a pop a muscle up. But bro, I started off with calisthenics. So when I came into the gym, that was the first thing I kind of got the hook. So that was my
body weight movements.
Little body weight. Then I started incorporating. So later on down the line, I started learning how to do assisted stretches. So that became like this unique, like, you know, recovery period and stuff that I work with people.
Everyone always asks about that. Bro, what is it called? All the stretching and everything. What is it called again, bro?
Bro, I would say assisted stretching. I try to think like maybe you could call like a holistic version of it or something. Yeah.
And where did you learn that, by the way, bro?
So this, believe it or not, this is more self-taught. I kind of started because one of my managers there, he kind of told me, oh, yo, you know, if you start doing this, you know, clients will appreciate it, right? You know, and then so, you know, one day I was like, all right, you know what, I'll just try it, right? I did not know a lot, but I learned a few things from some of them. And I started with the hamstring one, I did the quads, and then I was like, okay, that's not too bad. And then, so I started doing stuff. And then over time, I kind of was like, yo, is there something I could do that's a little different from the majority I see? So I used to do jiu-jitsu also, that's another thing.
This guy, and also, like, how old are you again, bro?
Bro, 25.
Youngin, bro. Like, he's doing it all, man. I swear. Bro, when you said that, I was like, I'm like, man, you've done it all. Because you've also been in LA Fitness for how long? 3 years now, too?
Yeah, 3 years. Like,
bro, that's crazy,
like 2022, that's right.
That's insane, bro. Like, you've been.
It was my first gym job, too, so like, yeah, I kind of hung on to that one for a minute. Yeah,
that's awesome, bro.
It's pretty dope place. I love that place. I love everybody's in there. They're super cool.
Yeah, going back to the stretching though, I really want to know more about it. So you said your manager was like, "Oh, I recommend you do this to get more clients and whatnot."
Right, and he taught me the basics. It was like, let me see what I remember in teaching. It was the hamstring. I'm the hamstring. Okay, I'm wrong. He's a trainer, and I'm over here batting the wall.
We didn't see that.
Y'all. I like to cover it. What was it? There you go. Hamstring, quads, freaking upper shoulder, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, this is not too bad. I think at first what's difficult about it is like you don't want to hurt anybody in the process because it's a very delicate thing, you know. And so, but you know, I would just try it, and every time I would go a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I'll try a different stretch that maybe I wasn't thinking like would maybe work, but I was like, you know what, I could pull this one off. And what helped was jujitsu. Again, the reason why is because jujitsu, I learned from it was a lot of times it's basically stretching, except to the point where they're actually causing damage. Like, in other words, I'll try to be really
that's actually that's a good way to describe. So yeah, so jujitsu is like holistic until it doesn't.
That's it, holistic until it does not.
No, jujitsu is just ballistic stretching. That's
they're not holistic, ballistic.
It's ballistic.
It's ballistic stretching.
Make sure you don't go to the wrong class. I mean, honestly, if you go to a jujitsu class and then you're like, hey, can you like just give me like 70%? That's technically like stretching.
Actually, oh yeah, you know, it really is.
Like, hit me with a rear naked choke, but don't go all the way.
And you're like, ooh, that was a good stretch. Ooh,
like armbar, you could just
it really 70%,
is. And then
bro, that's
just make sure you gotta trust them though. Some people are crazy out there.
Oh, they're wild, bro.
I can trust him. Like I said, flowers. I can trust.
All of you already know.
This brother always got my back.
Take too much care of my boy.
Oh, of course. More flowers again. More flowers. It was also nice because you know, also I love my boy. Shout out to my boy. I'm gonna get him.
Oh yeah,
too. But yeah, it's only mainly us two in the morning. So if we ever need a swap, like any of our clients, because of like our schedules and everything, super easy. So shout out to that. I was with the doctor today. She
that's amazing.
She's super chill, bro. She gave me so much tips on like New York because I'm going there next week.
Oh, nice, bro.
For my brother's bodybuilding show. It's gonna be fun. Coaching him for that. But yeah, man, it's so cool too being a personal trainer too. Is like honestly, low-key like therapy in a good way, where you just talk to so many people, learn about people from different lives, different backgrounds. Like, you have clients that are like lawyers, bro.
Oh, bro,
that are doctors, people
so
that are like
diverse.
students. Like, it's beautiful. You learn so much from them, especially like early morning.
Oh yeah,
you know how it is. Like, oh man, that's
early morning is something. Yeah,
early morning is a tough thing, man. Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh man, I don't know how I do it, man. Honestly, the best way is just forget about it. As long as I have my nighttime routine ready, you're
good to go, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's the most important thing, especially for the morning. Which is something that's something I gotta like really lock in on. And I heard you bring up the whole consistent. You were like, yeah, circadian rhythm. I heard the podcast. I was like, yeah, he has a point. If you were to just like lock in at the right time, like consistently, right? Mm-hmm. You're just gonna set up your circadian rhythm such a way that you can, keep it, it going. And be able to wake up and not feel as bad, because usually what happens is you're just thrown off. You might be able to go sleep early one day and you don't do the other day, and bro. It just messes your whole thing. Yeah,
and then it just like ruins the day, honestly, when you like feel off. But the moment, it's like like the habit stacking, they call it, when like once you get that right, bro, everything kind of falls into place and it's easier. And obviously the first time it's gonna be hard, like working out. We tell our clients this all the time, right? They're like, oh, I'm so sore. Oh, this. And then I tell them, how that's what I'm like, unfortunately, you're still gonna be sore, but not as sore though from the first time, So it's like, and also you just get used to it, so
it really is.
And you kind of chase the soreness. Some people I know.
Yeah, you have some people, bro. Like I have people that are sore and they're like, oh, I want to hit this muscle again. I'm like, wait, what?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I've had some clients. I'm like,
y'all talk about what's the word? I'm not
what is it?
Someone who loves the pain. What's the masochist?
Oh,
masochist. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, bro. Like,
damn. Like it's the funniest one, but I love the enthusiasm, especially now. The crazy part is when they're like crack of dawn, like the early morning.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, damn, you wanna?
Dude, the people who so I haven't done 5 in a minute like that. I've done now. We've been doing lately 6.
Yeah,
but I've done 5 though. These people. They're less likely to miss though.
Oh,
100%. And because so they become a whole different personality type at that point. Like I think the 5 to 7 a.m. people are like just a whole nother breed. So like, and I really mean, like, I know we say that, but like they really are. Like
let's expand upon that. I want to jump on that. Actually, bro, that's so true, because that's mainly most of my clients are really 5 to 7:35, because then work at the other job. This is how we got here. All that good stuff. And I don't know, is the drink over there, bro?
Oh yeah, shout out to
hop water. This hop water is delicious, y'all. Sponsor the patio. This is something I actually enjoy. We got some adaptogens and nootropics. This is not sponsored, but it will be eventually. Ashwagandha for the.
Oh yeah, for the
L-theanine for that
focus.
sleep, the focus, and all that stuff. Good stuff and then ashwagandha for for the girlfriend. Oh, first of all, shout out to.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
bro. Girlfriend, bro.
So yeah, bro, the little novia, little girlfriend.
Oh no, yeah. All the languages over here.
How
did y'all meet, bro?
So damn, bro, crazy enough. I met her at the gym. So yeah, there you go, bro. The gym,
I gotta keep looking there, brother. Help me know, bro. You should come early just to scout for me. I'll be working too hard, bro.
Hey, there's all the options there, bro. They're like they're all picked from, like just like these, like
these, all the flowers over there.
All the flowers, shout out flowers.
So you all met at LA Fitness, or?
Yeah, so I did. She was one of my clients actually, and. Oh. Hey, hold on. Everybody's gonna be like, yo.
Problematic, but this is for the Patty Show, y'all. A lot of pleasure from the class.
That was one of the P's, bro.
One of the P's. Yeah, for real. So one of your clients, okay, and then?
Yeah, so what originally happened, so yeah, I had her, then like somewhere last year, and then, basically, yeah, bro, we just, started vibing. She was into the same music I was into.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's kind of where we started. She had this hoodie, and I kind of just pointed out, like, yo, this band and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, I know this one. I'm into this festival. I'm like, oh, sick. Okay. And then we just kind of started like, talking, chopping up stuff. And, damn, bro, like, no, she's just so dope, bro. Like,
That's awesome. How long have y'all been together now,
man? About a year.
Time flies by. Damn. Yeah. Also, right before I came in, because I came in around June, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Also, that's crazy. 1 year anniversary coming up for LA Fitness.
Oh, man, bro.
I just remember, because I remember I got the job.
Dude, I thought about this too. Like, I was like, damn, around June, I was like, that's when I saw him. I said, damn, time flew.
Bro, yeah, it's
I remember you were like the new person at first.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, bro, I'm like,
you're like you're starting to become like.
I'm starting to become OG now.
Yeah, OG, yeah.
Yeah, because bro, yeah. If you think about it, like, because Slim's already like the PD director, so it's just like I say you OG, and then shout out to my boy Willie, and of course our boy Chris.
Oh, Willie, bro. Oh,
those
goodbye,
OGs,
bro.
But then I'm like the next in line, so it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
he probably gonna pass the torch down. He's gonna be.
Oh man,
yeah.
But yeah, time flies. Oh yeah, arigato. Yeah, man. Speaking about it, thank you again, bro, for coming today, bro. We didn't even start the conversation. This I'm telling you, we just be chopping it up. We just vibing.
That's it.
Let's get the party started now, okay, y'all? So our first talking point today, we're gonna talk a little bit about our favorite P, pleasure. Pleasure 101. You know, we love pleasure in our life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We love to stress a lot because of work and all that craziness, but sometimes you gotta love yourself, self-care, and have some pleasure in your life. Okay, my man. Let's see. How do you think, my man, societal norms impact our perception of pleasure?
Oh, yeah. Society, shoot. I'd say, so thinking about society, especially like we're talking about like media and all that, I would say pleasure is seen as a very, almost like a hedonistic kind of activity. So
that's a good word.
Yeah.
Hedonistic. That hedonism, isn't that like a lifestyle too, right?
I think so. There's people who seek fast, short-term gratification.
Oh, short-term gratification.
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Like, so I would say that's its own, almost like its own little philosophy in that direction. But I would say that's one way that society looks at it. And if anything, it's the most popular way. I think that's the way that looks more glamorous. So, you know, it could be women, drugs, alcohol, all that stuff,
crazy stuff,
all that crazy lifestyle. Yeah. I would say that's what I think society pushes as far as pleasure is concerned. I think that's what sells, you know.
Oh, no, definitely. Bro, the hedonism, I'm glad you mentioned that because I've kind of tapped it. No, not fully, guys. Not fully. But hey, man. No, because, like, you know, traveling so much, bro. You meet people from, like, all different backgrounds, different, like, lifestyles.
Yeah.
Especially when I was in Bali, a lot of people have the hedonistic lifestyle. And it's not neither good nor bad because there can be the beauty in that because especially I think with the Western world, like the 9-to-5 type of lifestyle, there's too much of working. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's true. That's true.
Even after the 9-to-5, it's not 9-to-5. They still work, which is like good. You need to work hard to be successful. Yes. But at a certain point, you just get burnt out. And I felt that too when, you know, waking up early, then this job. You also need that time to enjoy yourself. And life is too short to not, you know, like enjoy the money that you have, the time that you have. And that's why I when I traveled to like Bali and learned about that, like, I guess philosophy maybe, right? Of hedonism and like chasing. Obviously it can be bad when it's like the short-term one, but sometimes you don't hurt, man. I can't lie. I got some stories on that. But there's also like the long-term ones, you know, like, because just finding the good vibes. And that's like us whenever we talk, we have some elements of the hedonism. We're not like 100% stop, you know. Right. You know, but that I'm glad that you pointed out that out, my man.
I think that's facts, bro. Like, and it's funny about Bali because I think Bali, if I'm not mistaken, is a very like spiritual vibe, right? Like, all that, like, man. That's a place I gotta check out for sure. Bro, that's gonna be the next.
Hey, and if we go there,
if
man,
y'all don't be surprised, y'all catch us on.
He's never coming back.
Next podcast gonna be.
It's gonna be.
We're gonna be wearing the whole beads. And
we're gonna do everything, bro. You might come back with multiple wives. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'm sorry. Appreciate you, girl. Appreciate you. You're invited too.
Hey, welcome to Patty Party.
Welcome to the Patty Party, everybody. Bro, and kind of just like continue on that, like, you know, social media and all that stuff. What role does self-awareness play in discovering like your own personal pleasures in your life that give you satisfaction?
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
In what terms? Isn't like
how does like you having time to yourself help you understand what you truly enjoy?
Oh yeah. Okay. So like, for example, I love walking a lot, so that's something I enjoy.
Our clients, we tell them, hey, y'all better get them steps now.
I'm telling you, 10,000 steps. That's the key. I walk. I love walking nature. So I know people love the treadmill. I've seen that, and I'm kind of like, bro, I swear I very hardly hit the treadmill, but I love walking like outdoors and stuff. So I love nature. Just seeing green, you know, it's a good feeling. And I think there's some psychology to that, like seeing green, and getting sunlight. So I think doing that, I start to figure out, okay, like this is what I want to do. This is what I find enjoyable, which that's one of them. Like, for example, the stuff I do is like, so I like skating, like just kind of picked it up again.
Okay.
And also shout out to my homie Omar. Like, that's who I've been skating with lately. So
I did. And he's also a third white now. We're mixing it all. Diversity. You got it all.
You already know.
No, that's cool, man. So the walking, just going back on the one, I think that's a really powerful thing because Same thing with the treadmill. Sometimes it can be monotone and just annoying.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, under the little lights, the fluorescent. I mean, all that stuff, man. I don't know.
What I've been doing though, honestly, bro, like since you mentioned that, we're actually in this beautiful park. I think Playa Vista Central Park. Shout out to y'all for sponsoring. Eventually, please stop playing. But yeah, bro. So because you know, if people probably know this already, but personal training, that's for me 5 a.m. until like 8, and I head to the other office over here to make that money. But now I've been coming here a little earlier, bro, because usually what I do is I go to the treadmill, right?
Oh, right.
Bro, I'll just park over there, do like an extra lap or something around here. It's basically the same thing. Obviously, not technically, but the mental clarity of it is so much better, bro. Because I don't know, something about me, I just like seeing the nature, seeing the little flowers, and it's more freeing than watching something on the screen, unless it's like a good video or something like that. But you know, a good video, like the Patty Show podcast.
Oh, there you
go. You can watch that when you're walking.
See, there you go. Y'all gotta support, bro.
Please, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, I've just noticed like it's like finding the little things, bro, and like how grateful we are the fact that we can walk, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man.
It's such a true blessing. I love this park. I love this life, and it was crazy to see you also. Like, this is a funny story, y'all. Yeah. I have never seen him outside of work, except for today. And we've known each other since June, bro. That's almost a year.
It was, a whole year.
Like almost 10 months or something. Like I don't know the math, but it's insane, bro. To see you outside, I was like,
I know, and I saw like walking from across, like, hold on, I could see that shiny man. I know that. And then I saw like, you know, a little flat. I was like, yeah, I do.
You know who it is. A little pep in the step. You know, like,
I was like, that's homeboy right there.
I could see from afar too, from the muscles. You're like 15 powerlifting. But have you done You've done powerlifting?
Shoot,
right? Your training style, bro.
My training style, yeah, bro. Speaking of that, powerlifting. So I'm trying to see like how far I'm trying to take this back, because when I started in fitness, I know it's kind of like going there, but I started with the bodybuilding. I did, like everybody, you know, as a teen growing up, you're like,
just
like
biceps,
you know, you hear about Arnold, all that,
Sam, all that,
And what happened? So I was around. I just happened to be in a gym. It was like this, I call it like a garage gym. It was one of those gyms that wasn't like very commercial. It was like a very like private-ish gym. And there was a lot of powerlifters, bro. Like, there was hardly any mirrors and stuff, but there was just like a bunch of powerlifters, chalk, you know, all that stuff, all rugged. And rugged, I was like, so I was basically raised by these guys. So like, I had a guy named Derek who was my mentor. So probably I remember, he's almost been 10 years. But so Derek, he taught me how to lift heavy, basically, because he first taught me all the forms about bodybuilding. He was like, hey buddy, why don't you try deadlifts? Like, that wasn't part of the program, but I was like, sure, why not? He's like, it's important to learn. I was like, why though? I don't think it is, right? But I did it, and it was pretty addicting. Like, you start feeling like your strength pick up quick, and like you'll stack like 10 pounds every week and stuff, and then, you know, you'll go up there fast, bro. Like, especially 3 to 5 reps. So I just kind of started adapting to this like explosive style of training. And I've been so addicted to it since. It feels good getting really strong. Versus, you know, there's another satisfaction though. Don't get me wrong, the pump feels great. Like, aesthetics, you know, aesthetics is great, bro. Absolutely.
Now going back to the like, this guy's strong as hell. I remember one time I see him like overhead pressing like basically 3 plates. Oh shit, bro said, "Well," I'm like, yeah, what's the stack? Natty or not?
Shoot, hold on.
No reason why.
Hold on, I forgot to hide my stack. Hold on. Natty or not? This is fueled by. You
guys hear the clink, clink, clink? Those are all the needles right there. There's all the needles over there.
I stuffed them somehow in this.
Like, bro, he's just like straight steroids right there. But bro, like, I don't know how you do that strength, bro. Your strength is great.
Oh no, thank you, bro. No, same here, bro. Hold on, y'all don't know about Patty, bro. Like, that's another. He's being too modest now.
He gassed me.
Patty, bro. Weighted pull-ups, 3 plates. That's 3 plates.
Okay.
You gotta get.
You're right. Thank you, bro. It's been a while. I gotta get back into it. But bro, it's also, this is another great tip, honestly, with just life in general. Having good, positive energy around you for doing tough stuff like lifting heavy weights.
Oh,
bro. I couldn't have done anything if he wasn't there. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. I'm like, it's too much, because 3 plates, that's 135 pounds. And at that time, I think it was like 190. So that's super heavy.
That's crazy, bro.
My forearms were like,
that was sick.
I was holding that position. I'm like, nah, but having the external that's why, like, finding the balance between internal motivation, like where you're like, oh, I'm doing this for myself, all that stuff. But sometimes having a little push, like, that's why you should have a personal trainer. This is our plug right here. If y'all looking for personal trainers in LA, you know where to go. It's right us, right here.
We're gonna create like little, you know, wait, hold on, we're not going to Bun Boy, but we're still thinking of a name. We're gonna come up with that
name, y'all. Somebody name Bun Boys.
Hey, y'all come up with a better name.
No, I don't. We're gonna,
Bun Buds? No,
Bun
wait. I don't know about that. Yo, if you find a better name, just
Bun
throw
Buds
it in
sounds like
there.
a weed coming in.
It does. It does.
I mean, it is legal here, so maybe we could make.
Hey, it's California vibes.
California, man, we gotta make some money out here. Well, speaking of bud and parties, that's our second talking point, man. Look at this guy.
Man.
He's transitioned perfect. Well, our second talking point, man. Partying your way to happiness. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
it's a pleasure party. Party with Patty, as they say. Music taste. Okay.
Oh,
For
shoot.
a party, we always gotta have some great music, man.
Yeah, man.
I know you mentioned a little bit about like those bands. So what do you think your top 3 music genres are? If you
shoot. Let's see. For sure, it's gonna be any kind of rock. Like I'm very diverse in that.
Give me an example of a song.
So shoot.
Because I don't know really.
Like name a song or
name a song or artist and stuff like that.
Or I'm rocking Sleep Token. So
Sleep Token,
bro. Next upcoming band, y'all better check them out. They're super sick.
Oh, they're up and coming.
Yo, big time.
Okay.
Yeah, they started like probably 2021. They just now got so mainstream in that realm.
I'm glad that you got the shirt too.
That's promoting, bro.
Every time, like, cause his go-to outfit at the gym.
Hey, it's
the hoodie, the black pants, and then band shirt underneath.
Yes.
Classic.
If I'm working out, y'all can catch me in the band.
You know who's there, and then with the Noble, shout out the Rock.
Oh, and the Noble.
The shoes right there, always fresh shoes right there.
Yes, sir.
But you said rock, so rock is what other bands? They're like any mainstream bands, bro, that you can think of for like rock.
For rock, man.
Whatever. Like Green Day is rock.
Green Day is that's a good.
They're like more mainstream now, right?
Big time. I think they're like and they're very political. So like they're like what they're pop punk for sure. Yeah. And like Blink 182. Oh, Blink 182 super sick. That's a dope band.
I used to love them. They came out like in the 90s. Like,
yeah.
We're like, I don't think I was born technically, and then definitely. Yeah, so
I was. If he wasn't like,
yeah. But Blink 182. Okay. And what's the difference between pop punk, punk itself, rock? Like because
like that.
Me as an outsider, bro. Like it sounds similar.
I know.
Educate me, please.
I know what you're talking about. Bro, I'm about to go real geeked out here.
I love this passion.
Yeah, bro. All right, let's break this down. So rock, right? Let's say this umbrella term, and you got like all these. So then you got subgenres, and you got subgenres, right?
Okay. So what's the top one?
So there's let's say there's rock, right? And then there's like let's go down. Let's say punk, right? So punk could be like Rise Against is one type of punk. They have little poppy hooks vibes to it, but they're more they're very political.
They have more like a message that's like leaning towards something,
right? And they try to talk about like what's going on. They're almost like broadcasting what's going on in the world. Kind of
interesting.
So,
I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, it is sick though too, because bro, like bands like that, they still make it sound like very cinematic. Like like I don't know how to explain it to you, but like the hooks are real catchy and stuff.
Okay.
Then there's other bands that are not so much about that, just more about spreading the message, so it's kind of aggressive and stuff. That would probably be like Rage Against the Machine, which is like nu metal. Nu metal means like rap and metal infused.
Wow, rap and metal.
So yeah, bro, that's like what Limp Bizkit. I don't know if y'all ever heard.
Okay, just say all these names, and I'm sure someone will.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Limp Bizkit. I know Deftones is probably considered nu metal.
Okay.
Super sick band. That's my favorite one, if anything.
Wow, bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro. Shoot, man. Then there's emo, which I
forget how many there are. So okay, let's walk it back in. So we got rock as like the main one, right?
Yeah.
And then you got other ones underneath would be like punk, right?
Right, punk.
Metal,
yeah.
emo,
which emo is like its own little culture. Is like pop punk, metalcore.
What?
Yeah, I know. So I think we're just going to this one kind of tight, but that's the idea. Is like you can really go down like a whole rabbit hole on this stuff.
And then screamo, for example, what is that? Metal?
Is emo? Yeah,
emo?
Screamo is a combination of like aggressive post-hardcore, metalcore. Bands would be like Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, like.
That's okay.
Yeah, that type of deal.
Then what's like MGK, of course. Yeah.
Oh, bro, yeah.
What is he?
I know he's very controversial, like very hated, but this is Chill Shot Eminem.
But at least his rap career is done. So then, I do like some of his songs, like because. Like what's that genre where it's like get in my room? Sorry for any of the fans out there.
Hey, the hotlines.
Yeah, I know.
That's messed up. Hey, if y'all feel that way, how you talking about y'all?
Don't kiss our boy. But like, what genre is that one then?
Like that type of deal, like when you talk about like those kind of topics.
Yeah, and then like the voice kind of sounds like
girly, but it sounds
like the little like it's long, like like so.
Yeah,
maybe is that punk? Maybe.
Yeah, it's punk, like pop punk and post hardcore. I think post hardcore would be that.
Post hardcore.
It basically means pop punk mixed with metal screams.
Okay.
Basically, that's what like.
I'm learning so much. I'm gonna have to rewatch this part because there's so many different. And bro, that's actually cool. That wow, yeah, I love your music taste, man. Because like you have that part of you, but then you also have the other part. Right? EDM,
EDM, bro. I mean, shoot. Speaking of which, going last year, I went to bro. What experience? EDC. So, bro, I recommend.
Right? It's coming up, right? And
it is next month. Shoot, I have a friend that was like, "Yo, like, we should probably go this." I'm like, "Damn, that's tight," but damn, that sounds so sick.
How much was it, bro? I'm tempted.
Shoot, long story. I haven't got a free ticket last time I went. That's another conversation. But if y'all are trying to get on your own, shoot, if I'm not mistaken, it might be like 800 to start.
It's crazy.
It's some ridiculous amount, bro.
Hotel. I saw. Oh yeah, and then accommodation's not included. And it's in Vegas, right?
It's in Vegas too, yeah. But bro, if y'all have the budget, bro, definitely go check it out. Like even if you're not an EDM head like that or rave head, I think it's such an experience. Like there's nothing like it. Like I really was like, damn, bro, this is crazy.
What got
the vibes are great too.
Into like EDM music though, for example?
Oh shoot. So you know what? I wasn't originally EDM, but because back to like the rock thing, like and because I'm more in the modern scene of it, there's a lot of EDM infused in the rock. So like you'll hear like all the little like producing sounds in there, like and you know, so like a band would be like Bring Me the Horizon's a big
I've heard that actually. Bring Me the
Horizon. They're very mainstream right now. Like I think within that scene, that emo-ish scene, Bring the Horizon, they infuse a lot of EDM in their stuff, so it sounds like you'll hear the little ding, 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 and that little chopped up vocals. So they're sick. EDM got me that way, so I kind of went down that rabbit hole. And then there's this guy called Lenium, and he's super cool. He's a producer. I think does this genre called future bass. So it's just I know more the music, bro. Like
he's about to be a producer at this point.
At this point,
no, music is so powerful, bro. Like I said, this is why I said you'd love Bali, because the music there. All types. They definitely have a lot of the EDM scene is crazy.
Oh, I imagine.
They have
bro,
this like South African like Afrobeat style, but they infuse a lot of EDM, so it's kind of like the drums and doom, 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 doom.
Oh shit,
like that, bro!
That sounds
it's so fun, bro. And then going back to like the rock and everything.
Yeah,
I'm not a super fan, but like there's some like All American Rejects, bro. Used to be.
Oh, there you go. There you go. The little pop punk. I see.
That's pop punk, right?
That is.
I think if I had one genre, I'd be like pop with Fatty.
Dude, pop punk's so dope. I definitely have some bands.
It's fun, bro. Oh man,
they're very catchy, very poppy. I love that.
I just like catchy songs, bro. To be honest, even like for R&B, I love like more pop kind of vibe.
Oh yeah,
I like it similar. Like,
speaking of which, I don't like R&B pop. Like, do you have like maybe like 3 main artists you kind of like?
Number 1, Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
That's my boy right there. He's on tour, and I'm trying to get those tickets.
Dude, that'd be so sick.
Oh man, I've seen him once, bro. Amazing live.
Great performer.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Bro. He's like Michael Jackson level, probably.
Damn.
Yeah. Honestly. Rest in peace to the GOAT right there. But he had a concert with Lil Baby in Connecticut, right?
Oh, Lil Baby, yeah. Bro,
Lil Baby.
He's sick. I love his music
bro,
too.
honestly, when I went to the concert, I actually messed with his vibe. I'm like, oh man, actually, like, I'm a fan now of Lil Baby. Like,
Lil Baby goes hard, huh? Like, I think out of the new wave, he's a sick rapper, bro.
He actually has like, even though like I can't understand half the stuff because like it's so hard.
There's a little mumble, like
there's some substance to it, and then like there's some like flow and some swagger. But Chris Brown, that concert, man, was so good. Shout out to my boy Yannick Lucari. They were on the podcast too.
Oh shoot!
They made sure I didn't fangirl too much. But yeah, me and Yannick also, my boy, he was on the 3rd episode. Also personal trainer too. I don't think you got to meet him that day, but he pulled up to the gym that time.
Oh okay.
But yeah, man, shout out to him. My boy's chilling over there.
Oh yeah.
But we just love Chris Brown, bro. Like the music, bro, like the nostalgia, like the dancing, like the energy, and like obviously the personal life, he's done his thing, whatever. But musically, my goodness, like top tier. That's probably number one.
Knowing him, not that I listen to Chris Brown that much, but back in the day, I know because he had a lot of radio hits. So like, bro is a beast, bro. Like for sure, 100%.
Yeah, and that's usually my vibe, bro. I like the radio hits and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But another one, bro, Ozuna.
Ozuna, bro. Tell me, bro. Ozuna reggaeton, bro. Everybody, I don't know what is it with this hate with those people with this hate with Ozuna, but Ozuna is super sick.
Bro, he's one of the best right there,
bro.
Okay, he's one of the best. Shout out for my boy Nico, you know what I'm saying?
The little Ozuna. El morenito con los ojos claros. You know, reggaeton too, bro. We do it all.
Bro. Ozuna, what you had? I need to get on the podcast.
Yo, bro, we did with the little braids.
I need to see him. Short hair now, but I know, I think it's short hair now.
Yeah.
Super talented, dude. His voice very unique. Like, if y'all haven't listened to that, like very like really high pitch, high registry, and then all the music's like you can dance to, bro. Yeah. I don't know a lick of Spanish. Well, I know some Spanish because
un poquito.
Un poquito, man.
And como
I know some
picante,
picante, and it's similar to Indonesian, the alphabet. So like A B C D E F G. That's the
Indonesian. Oh yeah, I remember you brought that up. Yeah,
it was easy to kind of understand it, but I don't know that much Spanish. Let's say that. So then whenever the songs are playing, I'm like, saying all the lyrics, but then it's usually the songs I like are like dirty lyrics. So it's like,
oh shit!
I remember one time I was singing like I forgot which song from Ozuna or somebody, maybe Bad Bunny too.
Oh no!
One of the lyrics
going.
My friend's mom. It's like it's probably like shake the booty and go to the club at night, but I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs, you know, like and then I'm like, and she's like, yo, that's not. I mean, it's good, but also that's mom right there, you know. But Ozuna's really great.
Ozuna's like, dope too. I think there's a Raul Alejandro.
Oh yeah,
are you familiar with that one? Yo, dude, come on, bro. Raul's another one with that high pitch, but like so good, bro. Like
talented. I want to see him live. Actually,
dude, me too, bro.
He looks like he'll be a fun time with the performer, and his songs, man, get you emotional. You know, you start thinking about your ex. Like, shit. The party started with all this music, man. Do you have a gym playlist, bro, that you want to share with anybody? Like that you recommend? Give me like 5 songs that you recommend people listen for your gym playlist.
She was so diverse because I have like this hip hop motivation type of deal with it. Then I got like the rock for sure. And I do have like EDM, so it's kind of like a weird.
So it depends on the vibe,
It really depends on the vibe. You can.
Well, what if you give me like, let me see, one song from each of those genres, bro, and let's make a mega playlist on it. Okay.
Damn.
Let's see, so we can let's see gym playlist, so we can get stronger. So dude, like, we don't need steroids, just need music. If you use it, it's okay. I think.
Probably.
We're not doctors yet, you know.
Almost.
But yeah, give me those. Let's see those songs, bro. Different genres.
Let's see. Damn. Hip hop. We brought up Lil Baby. Let me see though. No, you know what? Let's go with Pop Smoke on the hip hop.
Oh
yeah. Because those vocals are so aggressive, bro, and I love it. It just gets you in the mood. So it could be Dior, anything Pop Smoke, bro.
Pop Smoke,
or DMX. The old school, but DMX goes hard, bro.
That's good. Okay.
It's aggressive. Then let's see. Damn, this is hip hop actually. But damn. I mean, shoot, J. Cole low-key got some vibe, but he's very lyricist style.
So you want something that
it's a little more
like you don't really think about the lyrics.
You just kind of want to
or I want to pull it.
Exactly, that's what it is.
So that's okay. Now that's fascinating. So that's how you kind of because everyone like crafts their own playlist differently. I know I've seen some people listen to classical music. I don't judge y'all, but that's psychotic. Bro, imagine, bro, doing a deadlift to Beethoven, bro. Like,
bro, hey, anybody, you really build different, bro.
You really build different. Like,
y'all better, if you guys ever do that, like, I have no business talking to you out there. You're too ahead of me. Like, please. You're on a different frequency.
Like, I don't want to fight you. It's like
dangerous.
when you go into like the bar and you're doing a street fight. If you see someone with cauliflower ears, run away.
Hey, fun fact, guys. So this is so you know. Don't be afraid of the guy with the muscles, guys. If you see 2 guys approaching you, and you see one skinny dude with a little puffy, freaking crazy looking ear,
cauliflower ear, whatever,
or the huge jack dude, just fight the buff dude first. That cauliflower dude is something. You don't want to know. He's been through it all, bro.
He's gonna make you turn into a vegetable.
Hell yeah, he's gonna wrap you up in a pretzel, bro.
No, don't do that. I don't care if he looks like he's 5 foot nothing. 20 pounds.
I had learned the hard way in jiu-jitsu, bro. Man, you get some,
humbling, man.
And you find out the brown belt, black belt, like,
I'm like, man, it's too insane, man. Oh my god, shout out to jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. Going back to the playlist, though, bro, we got the little hip hop action.
Oh yeah, so let's see, and then we got reggaeton.
Yeah, what we got? What we got
so I mean, shoot, maybe Dakiti, Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah,
gotta a little Bad Bunny. Oh shoot, bro.
Hip hop,
a little fun, little.
Give me two more songs.
Let's see, from Bad Bunny though. I feel like funny because with him, I feel like I know his stuff funny because you play anything, I'll know
absolutely.
But it's like I can't think of the names on the spot. But for sure, damn. Probably some stuff from a Monaco album too. Like,
bro, that's a good one too.
That one's pretty sick too.
That got trendy too with that song. Wait,
how does it go again? Wait, I can't do that sound.
Sorry, y'all, we're not.
We're not certified.
We're not certified. We're not certified personal trainers.
No Grammys, no time soon.
No, not yet.
Maybe next 5.
Maybe 5 years. We'll see. We changed our careers all the time. But no, that's a good album too, man. Honestly, what about EDM artists that you recommend?
For sure, John Summit. I'll shout out John Summit. That's a big mainstream EDM producer. Dom Dalla, for sure. That guy has good music, good vibes. Illenium. Let me see. Those 3 artists. Specific song that wouldn't really say anything specific. I think just because they're just
like if you look through there, you'll find something good.
because it's more about like the sound and the feel. So I would say that'll be 3 good artists from there.
And then now rock a little couple. How many artists or songs that you recommend that in your go-to playlist?
Let's see. I would say this is where I'm gonna geek out with. Let's see. I would say the band Bad Omens for sure. they're a band I would listen to for a cool hot minute. They're like my go-to band. Bad Omens, definitely. I would say their album. No, a song called Limits. So that one goes pretty hard. Yeah.
Okay, look that up, y'all. We'll play it.
Bad Omens, Limits, just because it just goes really hard.
Yeah.
Damn, it's on the spot. Let me see. I would say Motionless in White. 570. That's a metalcore. It's kind of just heavy stuff, man.
I'm real sure I don't know all this stuff, but we're gonna have to tag all the bands. Shout out to everyone, all the major artists. Bands. But I was gonna ask actually now because now I'm thinking about like bands and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So like a band like, have you heard of the band Camino?
Wait, it sounds familiar.
That
does sound familiar.
They're
yeah.
kind of like, I don't know if they're rock.
Are they like no, not indie.
Maybe. I think they used to be indie actually, because now they're like more famous. But that's probably more my vibe for the band, like more lyrics and more. They're kind of like pop now when I think about it. But they're like a band.
Yeah.
Another band, 1975.
Yes. Please. Like, bro, 1975 was like my for a cool minute. That back like think tip of pandemic or
they're good.
1975 is great. Bro.
I really want to see them. My brother loves them so much, bro. They're so good, man. They're great, and they really like changed their sound honestly a lot. Because like before it was like, I mean, they were already pretty unique in the beginning. Now they're playing around with the different sounds and different music. And man, shout out to them. I love when people like evolve and try different things.
Yeah,
that's what this life's about. You know,
it's just changing it up, trying to get.
That's what this party's about. And bro, that's a great playlist. A lot of recommendations. Y'all should share your playlist. Out, man, playlist or no to steroids. I'm not sure.
That's it. You just need music, man.
Move on to the self-care and everything, bro.
Oh yeah.
How can we incorporate playful activities into our daily routines? I know we're super busy, but how do you incorporate that? And any other routines that you add?
I would say shoot, guys. If you guys, I would say if you guys have an instrument you play or something that catches your attention, definitely do that. Okay. I like, for example, like occasionally I'll do this like at night and stuff like the the vibes and stuff. I'll play like acoustic. So so guitar, I
did not see. I'm learning. Okay, little finger style.
Okay. Hey, so I'm still working on it, but I've been on and off with the guitar for like man. But I've always been in touch with kind of like what skating was like same deal. I've been playing guitar since like 12 maybe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
wow.
I had an electric for a minute. Which I don't have no more. That's a different, long conversation. But yeah, so
I do miss the feel of an electric. Playing like the power chords and stuff like.
Oh yeah, bro, power chords, especially like
sliding around it, bro. Like right now, if I played it, probably my calluses would come back again. And shout out to calluses though. Like I love
all kinds of calluses, bro. Instrument calluses, gym calluses.
Bro, my feet though, bro. I've been back to getting soccer, bro. My blister is crazy down there, bro. Like put a double Band-Aid on it. Woo, brother. That's. I don't recommend it. But,
soccer, bro. That's
great, bro. Like different music, and because he's not just a personal trainer. Everyone just thinks we're just strong meatheads.
I know, huh?
We have substance. We do poetry. No, good.
Poetry.
I mean, he raps, so that's
man,
another form of it. That's art, bro. I didn't know you were into a lot of art, but you also did theater, though, right?
I did. Yes, I did.
We got him.
You got me. Yeah.
Talk about that, actually, bro. Your experience with that.
Yeah. So theater, man. Honestly, I feel like theater has been the biggest pivoting like point in my life. I would say it's like the evolution, because it was more of the mindset shifted, because a lot of times we were always like in our head about stuff, and in there they were very playful, so like everything was about like being very empathetic and stuff. So and then you kind of learn from there. Theater is so cool, man. I really thought it was a good learning experience. It's one of those things too that I couldn't explain to people, like, because people would be like, yeah, you're doing theater, like, you're not doing nothing, right? Like you're just there messing around, you're not learning. I'm like, you learn about life. That's really life. Like theater is life. So you learn about how to, and again, you say like being playful, like how to be playful, incorporate empathy and be loving, you know, people. So that's what it's about, man. I think
that's awesome, bro. Yeah. Theater's I want to say, because there's some days where I think of like the cringe level of like doing crazy music.
Oh yeah, the musical stuff.
Shout out to y'all that do it.
I don't know about all that, man.
I don't like fully love it. I've had moments where I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So shout out to everyone that does it. Broadway.
Yeah, shout out, man.
All the musicals is tough. But there is a lot of play, bro, that that goes with theater, and also like a lot of pleasure, because you enjoy like just becoming a character, having fun with the cast and crew, and also even like the behind the scenes stuff, like connecting with people. And I think that's just like the beauty of it, and that's why, again, another flower shout out to you, man. Like I said, it's only me and him usually in the morning, so
it is.
There's a lot of life when we interact together, so it's really nice way to start the day and just interacting, and that's why personal training is super awesome, because we just like connect with so many people.
It's true,
help people out. They help us out too by giving good energy to when they can, and Man, it's just a blessing. I'm glad we're man. I'm glad
yeah,
we're
bro,
doing
it's
this
so
podcast
cool.
and vibing out this amazing party over here. You know
Bro,
what I'm
it's
saying?
the best one we got.
Absolutely. And then now we're going to transition to our final talking point today, my man.
Yeah.
Self-care soiree. Fancy words right here.
Ooh,
self-care soiree.
Yeah, that sounds real. Yeah.
It's just meet up, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not like code name for anything.
I was like,
who's pulling up? Imagine John Cena. I wish that'd be amazing.
That would be.
John Cena, stop playing.
Yeah, I know we can't see you.
Yeah, we can't see you, man. But
you know what it is.
All right, my man. Prioritizing me time, you time, everybody time, daytime, whatever. Whether it's a spa, girlfriend, relaxation.
Yeah.
How do you prioritize that? You time, bro.
Man.
What do? Do you schedule it or what?
Oh man. Well, for me, it's always gonna. I think nighttime is where it's at. Just because I work in the morning, first thought in the morning is like drink my caffeine, and everyone knows me for the Celsius. That's another shout out Celsius, bro. Y'all get me through my day every day. Like
honestly,
everyone knows me for that. It's always me walking in drinking Celsius. I'm like half asleep, but then I drink it. I'm talkative, like for the. Like maybe talk too much, but that's what I do.
The 200 milligrams just go straight to the vein.
Straight to the vein, bro. That's what I'm on. If y'all wondering, y'all think I'm
natty or not, he's natty.
I'm natty.
Until the 500 milligrams of caffeine.
Then that's a different
bro,
story.
I've tried there's this one. Oh, I should have brought it, but also it's kind of dangerous. There's a 300 milligram one. It's not the bucked up energy.
Not Bang? Neither?
I don't think it's Bang.
Okay.
It's this red one. I don't know if anyone can find it. I'm sure someone that's a caffeine fiend. Bro, the can is literally the size of the camera. That it's like huge, bro. Like, it's probably bigger than this actually. 300 milligrams, bro. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't
know about 300, especially they like, bro. I'm not gonna point out no names here. If you watch, you know who you are. Yeah. I used to work at. I think I told you the story. I had a homie, bro. I don't know how you do it, bro, but jamming freaking 900 milligrams a day.
Bro, a day. I barely get that in
and I kid you not. Because we had the little fridge, working as a barista. Mm-hmm. You have access to the Celsiuses, so he would crack open first it was a 300, which was that tall little can. Then he would and then he would get to the second. I'm like, and then next thing you know, one day I think the funniest memory I have is I was like, hey bro, how many milligrams you got in you? And he's like, he told me guess. I was like 500. He's like, nah, chief, I think we're up there, chief. We're looking at 900, and I'm like, wait. How many cans you carry? Like 4 or 5?
Bro, he definitely got 1,000.
Bro,
how is that? Wait, at that point, that's just like a grand, right?
Yeah.
Wait, 100. Wait, hold on. I'm bad with math. If it's not 1,000 milligrams, how much is that then?
That's probably 200 per can. My math is 4 or 5. Yeah, that's 1,000. Yeah, but he would do this like it was normal a day. So hey, man. You got me like that for a minute. Then I went to the gym and I learned to cool it down. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, everyone has their own self-care practices. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What self-care practices bring you the most joy, man?
Most joy?
Recently, especially, man.
Oh, bro. I know I brought this up a lot, but it really is skating, man. I think I find it to be just so freeing, bro. Even my homie, we were talking about this. We're like, bro, it's crazy when you do this. You just feel like time is. No, not even time flies. Time is slow, but in a good way. Time is slow, and you're not really thinking about any responsibility. I'm not saying that's a good thing either, but you're over here like, damn, bro, not much to stress out about,
It's really moving with the flow, because the more I've noticed with surting and surfing, all those board sports, the more relaxed, the better it is. Because if you're stiff, bro, oh my god. That's how I couldn't learn how to surf and also skate for a while, bro. Because I would be oh my god, I'm too tense. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fall. But then the moment you don't think about that, which sounds crazy, you just, I don't know. For me personally, you just start cruising around, kind of. Oh thing, oh my god. And where do you usually skate at, by the way, bro?
So there's this spot called, right now we've been skating at Lake Street. Lake Street's actually a little further than K-Town, but more towards Echo Park, I'll say probably closer there. Yeah, Lake Street, bro. It's a cool little spot. Everybody kind of goes down there. You have all these Lake Street locals. And locals.
And that's the beauty of finding little niches, bro. The community, it goes back to that.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if you're introvert, extrovert, whatever. Being around people is such a beautiful thing, and I've realized that working on site. I used to do a little remote work, but then working on site, it's a blessing, man. Shout out to my coworkers.
Oh, bro.
Gonna get you all on the podcast eventually, but it's nice just having community, bro. Whether it's just you and me in the morning just talking it up, or just being present there. We don't there's sometimes, this is actually funny, there's sometimes literally we don't talk until after all our clients are done.
Oh yeah, bro.
We're so busy, bro, right? Yeah. And then or we just give a little
Yeah, the little nudge.
The little bump, you know.
Or an acknowledgement like, yo, I see you.
He's like, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. He's like, don't worry, I see you, bro. You know? And it is cool because there's the mirror, so it's like you can see the reflection.
Yeah,
that is another funny thing too, though. In the gym, I don't know if you've had this, bro, where like I love and hate having the mirrors everywhere because you know you can look at other people, right, and they can look at you. So if you look into the mirror, while someone's looking at you,
it's just the timing too. It's just so like
awkward.
Sometimes you're spaced out because you're just thinking about something. And you're like looking,
and then you look to the side, and then they catch you.
And you're just like,
hey, but then they look away.
Yeah, they look away the wrong side. Now you're just like,
you're looking in the mirror, like it's
talking to the mirror. At this point. It ain't even the wall at that point. You're like talking to yourself, like literally talking to yourself, like at the reflection.
Yeah, not for real. But shout out to the gym, man. Everyone, good vibes, good energy.
Bro.
I'm glad we vibing over here. You know, we having a party, pleasure party, all that stuff, man. And this is actually a really good question, actually, bro. I love this one. I'm waiting to ask this one, man. How do you balance your self-care with, man, all these responsibilities, man? You know, you're a loving boyfriend, a brother, a son, you know, personal trainer. You do a lot of stuff, a lot of activities, and everything. How do you balance that, man? Because a lot of people that tune into the podcast are like busy professionals, doing their thing, like doing multiple gigs, multiple ventures, hobbies. How do you find that balance, man, with so little time in the day?
I know. To be honest, right now it's still difficult finding that period. But whenever I do, you know, it's always going to be like, again, afternoon, or it's going to be in the evening. I always have this thing where I'm always thinking throughout the week, like, incorporate something that I think they probably heard it before this came out, like social media a couple times, but like incorporate something that pays you, something that is artistic, something that that's active. So like, for example, like for me, it'd probably be skateboarding for active. I do personal training to get paid, so that's a paid activity. And then there's artistic one, which playing guitar, or I write too, or I try writing like rhymes and stuff. Like,
so say it again. So you said something that pays you. Well, is there like a certain order that you have to do it, or
no? Yeah, it could be in either
so
order.
It's something that pays you, right? And then what's the next one?
Something that's active, like physically active,
and there's something that's artistic.
Artistic, yeah. And I feel like if you hit those pillars, man, like you're just gonna you'll be set, man. And don't get wrong, I'm still working on like hitting those pillars, bro. But I'm telling you, I think if we all hit those pillars and we hit a lot of freedom in that, bro, life would be great, bro. It's already good as it is, but
bro, I like that, bro. So that's how you kind of like balance it, because you kind of prioritize those three things.
Yeah.
And it's also like I like how you put it that way, because in life there's so many things to do. Like like you mentioned, you know, you listen to a little bit of pop punk, a little bit of
so much going
EDM. On. There's like so many interests that you have, bro. But I think simplifying things makes it so much easier.
It's so much easier, bro. I couldn't agree more, bro. It's so facts.
Because obviously we all have our unique hobbies. We all do different things. Like, you know, we're not just like meatheads that just go to the gym or something.
Nah.
We also do theater and all the other stuff. But it is sometimes nice to just like strip everything back and then pick like those three things and just have a time where you're just like, okay, I'm doing these three things. And it helps a lot with everything else. And that's really good tips, bro, to think about that. Because now I think about like, okay, what pays me, what keeps me active, and then what's like creative. Like, thankfully with the podcast, man.
Oh, bro,
one day it'll pay me. So.
Hey, then you'll hit two colors.
Two pillars at once. Boom, boom,
bam.
Boom. So one day I'll get there. Good vibes and good energy.
Yo,
but
like,
yeah,
well
bro,
wishes,
the artistic one. I think I know it sounds like mumbo jumbo, because like you know, growing up in school, bro, people used to think like artists were.
Yeah, that was you always got a bad rep, but you know, like underpaid, or they were like kooky, kind of crazy.
Yeah. But everyone's an artist. Everyone's like a storyteller.
Yeah, deep down, bro.
Deep down, everyone got it.
Even people talk about it in the way that they do. Like, I know deep down they got something that they want to share, and that's artistic. It might be drawing. Like, I have an older brother. He loves graffiti art, so he's really good. Yeah,
that's so cool.
He's really
LA has a lot of street art.
Oh, big time, bro. It's
amazing. I've seen all those like those murals. Rest in peace, Kobe. You know.
Kobe. Oh yeah. In the Nipsey murals.
Yeah,
too.
of course. Oh yeah, bro. There was one near one of my old places before when I used to live in like mid-city area, bro.
Oh, mid-city.
It's a really dope one. It's like it's so realistic. I was like, damn, like I don't know how like they do that. I can barely use the coloring.
Maybe neither, bro. Like if I get lucky, I get a good stick figure, proper one.
Like bro, like when the coloring book's like, okay, put the color red, and I'm like, I got yellow. I'm like, oh man, I gotta start all over again. Oh man, bro, I really like that tip though. You said find something that pays you, something that's artistic, and something that is
wait, how did we say it? Pay. Active, artistic.
Oh yeah. So something that pays you, that's active, and that's artistic.
And
those three. I like that. 3 pillars, just like the 3 P's: passion, pleasure, positivity.
Oh, that's right.
See,
See,
All
3
good,
and 3.
good.
So now we know it's a magic number lately. Like
3 is like the magic number. But it's also nice, man. Like we mentioned, the simplicity in life. I feel like life gets really complicated with, you know, relationships with, whether it's friends, families, girlfriends, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So like making things simple helps a lot, especially since like a profession that we do, like personal training, man.
Yeah.
We have to pour so much to our clients. Like nothing against them. Like they literally hire us, so we help them when it's like early morning, giving them motivation, you know, or like if they're feeling down, like, oh man, I don't feel strong today. We literally have to exude our energy towards them.
Right.
Because if we don't do that, we're not doing our job properly.
Yeah, no.
You know, there's no way.
That's what's so crazy about it.
Unless you're like a bad trainer where like, all right, just do push-ups. Like, and that's not us, y'all. Like, I'm not saying it just because that's my homie. I'm just trying to get more clients. But like, legitimately, you can ask anyone at the gym, like, this guy, man, 20 stars.
Oh, no.
5 stars out of 5. Okay.
See, then Peggy, we're giving me my. I gotta give you some too.
Thank you, bro. You're sharing all the flowers to me. But, bro, and honestly, bro, another quick question about that, man. How do you always maintain like fullness in your cup? Because, you know, I feel like that saying of like, you can't really pour into others if your cup is empty.
And that's true. Yeah.
How do you maintain like that energy, bro? Damn. Or if you do sometimes, or is there any instances where it didn't happen?
Oh yeah, for sure. You go through periods, and I think they're on and off. Like, and they go through like season, right? Like some days they're like you're weak. Like you go through a whole week and you could be off, you know. And you know, and what's crazy about it too, again, because the training is such a an activity where you're very, you know, very close. People can pick up energy, right? Like, so, I mean, you know, if you're not feeling right or something, they know, and they might even bring it up, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
They'll be like, hey, are you okay? Like, usually, and what's so crazy is that when you keep an image of that, they'll challenge it if it's not there, you know? So it's something that's why you gotta, it's almost like, it reminds me like artists, right? Like, you know how they gotta keep this like,
this
image, right? And
aura,
all of that. And I think it's important, bro, to try to, so I was into meditation. Now we're going to go into the whole philosophical. So there was a shout out to Eckhart Tolle. This was a guy who, spiritual teacher. He wrote a book called The Power of Now, and I think it's great. Like, so basically, he talks about presence and stuff. So, and he goes really deep on it. I really suggest you guys listen to the audiobook. And if you're walking, like, just absorb it. That stuff blow your mind, bro. But then right now, so what I also do lately, I've steered away from that. That's more of an Eastern philosophy, but I'm getting more in the Christianity realm. So yeah, which is something very new to me. Kind of new.
Tell me more, bro. I'm so fascinated. We learned it today, bro.
Yeah, so basically, so backstory behind Christianity though. Like my mom, she grew up she's a Christian. I used to go to like Bible study, all that stuff like as a kid. And I kind of steered away from it again because of music. So, you know, metal's probably the furthest thing away from that stuff, you know? Like,
pretty much. Also, you know, Christian too, bro. All my families are pastors.
Oh, shoot, bro.
Yeah, so that's like, also, that, like any metal stuff I remember when we listened to even All American Rejects.
Even that, bro. Even that.
Or the Tony, shout out Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, bro, Tony Hawk coming out too.
All the like rock music and everything like that.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? We had to turn it down so they didn't hear it.
Right.
See some guy doing flips and stuff, you know?
Bro, same with my mom too.
Continue, bro, on the Christian.
So my mom, she was Christian. My dad, you know, Catholic. I mean, I know that they're kind of interchangeable, but a slight different.
Of course.
But yeah, so my mom Christian. Not so much my dad, though. I wouldn't say really religious. So I would go to church a lot and stuff, and that's also where I would sometimes play guitar too. 'Cause I was learning those Christian songs, and that's where I kind of started.
That's how I learned too, bro. Actually,
really? Are you serious?
Played at church too and everything, church band and worship leader too a little bit, bro.
Oh, okay, shoot, bro.
Couldn't sing, but as long as I could lead, you know.
Bro, that's sick. Oh shoot. What was I say? Like, yeah, and then where I steered off was kind of like 14 years old when I started listening like Marilyn Manson. So
that's
you know,
definitely a big departure.
Oh, we went home like left field there.
Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah,
and it took me off that course. So, but then coming back to it, I was like years later now, and now I'm like this age. I felt something kind of like, okay, like I'm searching for something, you know, like I want something close, but it's not people, because I feel like you can have enough people in life, so I wanted something more I don't know where intimate is what I'm trying to say, but yeah, something spiritually
more closeness, I guess.
And that's why I went down Power of Now, which I still recommend. I think is a great teaching.
Power of Now, you said?
Power of Now, that's the Eastern philosophy. But I had a homie and he's Christian. Oh, shout out to you. I'm gonna throw you out there, Eric. Eric. Homie Eric. So what do you call it? He brought up Christianity. He's really Christian, but he gives the best example, bro, of being a Christian. And I kind of looked at it like, this guy has a very peaceful life. Like, and I was like, damn, I think that's how that it should look like, you know. And so, you know, we started talking. He tried to convince me about it. Not hard, but really real soft about it. And eventually I kind of like asked him about it, you know, like how would you go about doing this? And then he started training Bible study. So every week I try to do Bible study. So now it's like my new activity.
I didn't know.
So
that,
yeah,
man.
bro. It feels so different, bro, because it's like it feels like you're cleaning something. Because like right now, like, you know, I still love the stuff I love, and and there's some stuff are not as good as they should be.
Yeah.
But trying, bro, that's kind of
it. Well, man, respect my brother.
Oh, thank you.
My brother in Christ, hallelujah, praise the Lord.
Yeah,
that's
sir.
amazing, man. Do you go there by yourself? You go with your brother or girlfriend or?
Oh, like so right now I'm not attending a church, but we do like a phone call, a Bible study.
That's awesome, man.
So that's what we've been.
Guys, I'm learning so much from this man. Super inspirational, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
Oh, bro, thank you. Yes, sir.
Any like final words of advice you want to give out there to the people out there, man? I know you gave so many gems, bro. So many funny stories that we had. Honestly.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And more to come, bro.
More to come. You know, he gonna come back soon. Don't worry. Any like final words of people out there to inspire?
Man, I'd say I mean, just shoot, man. I'd say mostly just treat everybody with respect. I would say there's a saying. There's a Stoic saying. I want to bring one. Stoicism. I'm like,
we got hedonism, stoicism, all the isms,
except for rates. We ain't going there.
But I did not know. Comedian. I was like, wait a minute. What ism is he talking? I was like, oh yeah, definitely not that one. We not
all the positivism.
All the positive. We're not doing that. That's what the other positivity. We're not doing that. You know?
Yeah.
The stoicism, bro.
Right. The stoicism. What is the saying, bro? Damn, this is one that I really enjoyed. If I can think of it real fast. Basically, dude, you know what's so crazy? I can't even think of it right now. Okay. I'm gonna eventually if I come back, I'm gonna come back on that one.
Come with this
but yeah, I would say just, you know, treat others with respect. Oh, you know what? It's this one.
Okay, let's see.
Be strict with yourself and be strict with yourself and tolerant of others. Strict with yourself and tolerant of others.
Strict with yourself.
So in this way, I'm kind of just explain that one real quick. I totally feel like I get this one. Basically, so let's say, you know, someone does you dirty, or, you know, so don't. It's about not really retaliating. It's also, you're not going to be like, okay, someone did wrong to me, so I'm going to act this way too. It's like, okay, they did wrong to me, so I'm going to be tolerant about it. I'm going to be like, okay, you know, it's okay. It is what it is. They have issues and they go through things in their day like I do. Be strict with yourself and don't do the thing they did to you, and don't do it to other people. And if everybody were to do the same philosophy, like be strict with themselves and tolerate other people, bro, everybody would be great. Like that's, I think that's the idea.
Super inspiring, man. My brother, Anthony, bro, appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Where can we find your Instagram again?
Holly.Vale.
Holly.Vale. What's coming up for you? Anything new that's coming up?
Damn, bro.
Secret projects or something?
Secret projects. Shoot, man. I mean, right now, what am I trying to work on? Maybe like a little secret thing, but I'm trying to do like, maybe I'm trying to learn a remote skill like right now. So, I'm not gonna toss that one out yet. Just throw it out there.
We're gonna hold you accountable. You got it. You know, I'm always supporting you, my man. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for coming to the Patty Show Podcast. Remember, y'all, at Patty Show Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. You know, Tinder. I mean, not Tinder. I got a page right there. And of course, pattysatiati.com/podcast, and then pattyshow.podbean.com. I appreciate you again, bro. Bottom of my heart, man. This is a funny episode, man.
Yeah,
a lot of great gems. Follow my boy over here. Good energy. We're gonna end with our favorite. Let's do a little arigato to the. We're gonna go like a little this. Ready, little. So we go arigato. Let's try on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Arigato. There we go.
That's it.
Practice that, y'all. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for joining me on this episode of the Patty Show. I hope you had as much fun as I did exploring the crossing point of the 3 P's: passion, pleasure, and positivity. If you want to keep the Patty Party going, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all social platforms at Patty Show Podcast. Share this episode and leave a positive review. PattySatiati.com/podcast, as well as PattyShow.podbean.com, have got more of your Patty Show needs. In the meantime, keep passionately pursuing your personal paradise.